We should be sponsored.
Oh, and he's videoing you being a wuss too, putting sumo in it. Oh man, that's the good stuff right there.
Like my coffee, a little sweet.
Just like my gal.
Just like my woman.
Good morning, everybody. We are here at our Southern Illinois processing facility, and we are about to go inside and learn from some of the hardest working people in the business just how we process and bag seed. Let's check it out.
Truck will come in, we'll unload him outside in the parking lot, put it into a grain bin, go through, we'll make sure we have all of our running instructions before we start. We don't like getting stuck in the middle of a hybrid and having to wait on more trucks to come in, so we'll make sure that we have all the trucks that are going to be scheduled to come in before we start. And then we will go ahead and bring in that hybrid. We'll bring it in through our main 160-foot belt up the grain leg and start bringing it through the production line. Excuse me. Go ahead.
Where are you at?
Down in warehouse 3 with the garage door shut, getting interviewed.
Okay, carry on.
The first thing it does, it'll go into about a 500 bushel storage tank, and from there we will run it through our aspirator, and the aspirator will take and remove a lot of the dust. It'll take and remove the cobs, the bigger cobs that are lightweight. It uses a whole lot of air and it'll blow that out, and it's got a small cleaning screen in it that will remove all of the fines. So all the little splits that came off in handling in the field and the drying process will be taken off there for the most part. And then we'll go up another grain leg. Please excuse me as I turn my radio down some more. Then we'll go up another grain leg into a 300 bushel storage tank above our cleaner, clipper cleaner. It was made in the 1960s. It's a fantastic piece of equipment. We scalp with that with a 27 screen to remove anything bigger than a 27, which will make a bag of seed about 70 pounds. We usually don't have much come off the top, but we get rid of that because nobody wants to handle something that big. And then we put a 15 for a cleaning screen on the bottom, a sifting screen, and it'll take care of most of the rest of the splits, and the cracks will come off there into a smaller side of the trash. Everything that comes on good, we will proceed to go up another grain leg into our sizing towers, and that's where we break down large and small seed. We will have 4 separate sizes of seed. A large flat, a large round, a small flat, and a small round. And that's where they're separated and segregated. And at that point, we have our 4 sizes. At that point, we can go ahead and give them lot numbers. So we'll run that whole size and gravity that across our Oliver 240. And then from the gravity, we'll take our clean seed up a leg across into our treater. So this right here is our MC4050. That's the hybrid designation. This right here is a lot number, 1734 AM, and that lot number itself stands for a few things. It doesn't have a prefix on it, and so that's going to mean it's a conventionally treated seed. The M at the end stands for MicroMaster has been added to that conventional mix, and that A designates it's a large round. R5 is the size of the seed, so it's our bigger round. 56.3 is the weight of that in pounds, 25.5 kilograms for the Canadian folks.
They all hold this stuff on as it gets put through, huh?
And this goes all the way to into the field. The farmer gets this pallet just the way it is.
All right, so talk to me about how you guys stack these pallets, because it looks like you guys do a really, really good job of this.
There's a lot of training that goes into the stacking. We try, and it's got to be flat, otherwise you won't be able to hold them in here. Generally have 2 guys bagging and 2 guys stacking. The guys stacking are responsible for this. If it's not a good enough pallet. If the warehouse says it's not going to stack, bring it back out and you got to restack it. So every pallet is done with care, and we try and alternate as you go up. That way you get a good true stack, because if it's all stacked up the same direction in the warehouse, it'll be leaning that direction. Everything's stacked by hand around here. We don't have any robots or any assistance as far as air tables and stuff like that. It's all just manual labor.
Yeah, so I mean, can you talk maybe, what's the only other thing I can think of is maybe talk a little bit about the warehouse? So like...
That, I could, but that would be Jordo's.
Okay.
It'd probably be better to let one of them guys do it.
Perfect. What do you do here, first of all?
So once they bag all of the seed and they get it on a pallet, we'll bring it in and kind of organize it to where we have the most efficient room. You know,
how many warehouses do we have here currently?
Right now 4.
Okay.
And that's a little bit, we're pushing to get another one.
Really?
Yeah, because I mean, we're growing, I mean, each and every day, and which is awesome, but right now we're kind of running low on warehouse space. We inventory it going probably about 3 times a year, okay. And that takes about a week. And we just come in, we shut down everything, no shipping or nothing, and just inventory it all, write it down, update everything. That way we know coming into the next year, hey, you know, this is in warehouse 4, row B, we're good to go. You'll come in some days and this one right here looks like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. So we just got to come in, and it could be in the very back row too.
And that'll just be like something settled or something?
Yeah, just the corn, it'll start moving inside the bags, and then just a little movement will get that pallet going.
Right.
Zach, he's OCD,
yeah,
and then that's grown on to me.
It's good and bad. Right?
It is.
Like,
I mean,
it probably drives him crazy.
Yeah, because now
this place looks like
yeah,
this.
And now I can like look at it and I'm like, nah, I don't like it. All right, I'm gonna get the forklift, come in here for an hour, and just reorganize all of it. But yeah, he's rubbed off on me a lot, and it's just, I mean, he's good at what he does, and you know, I couldn't ask for a better person for someone to teach me what to do in the warehouse. That's about it for the warehouse.
Let's not simplify what you do. Okay?
Exactly.
That's about it. Like, I look at this place and like, I mean, it would be like, everything would be like